Hey there, good viewers. Welcome back to the Good View Woodworks channel. My name's Nathan, and today we are stepping up our game with the hashtag Cheapskate challenge. So we are here at our friendly neighborhood Home Depot, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna get some supplies for this Cheapskate challenge. And if you don't remember the rules for the Cheapskate challenge, they are as follows. Everything that you need to purchase for your project has to be bought at a store, and it can't be an online store. You have to go to the store to pick it up. And then also the second thing is that you can reuse some materials that you have at the house, at your house or wherever. Like I'm gonna use some scrap plywood and some other spray paints that I have at home. But everything that I need to purchase, like the epoxy and the other stuff, will be from Home Depot. Okay, so remember, April 19th is at 12 p.m. That is the deadline. So make sure you have your pictures into me, either at the Facebook page or my Instagram at Goodview Woodworks. And all it needs to be is a picture with the hashtag Cheapskate Challenge. And that's all you need to do. Have them in by April 19th. Let's go inside. All right, we're gonna grab some spray paint here. I don't know if I've told you what I'm gonna be doing, but it's gonna be an art project. So you just have to wait for the rest of the video. So we're gonna grab some sun yellow and what else? I think maybe like this purple.
Yeah.
Grab, what color is this? What does it say? Gloss purple, okay. And then we're gonna do one more color.
We have...
Which would be, yeah, I think like an orange. Well, we have like a pinkish. Yeah, let's do like an orange.
Like that one?
This one. Yep. Cool. And this one. Now we have some other spray paint at home that I'm gonna mix together, but like I said, rules to the challenge are everything that you need to buy comes from a store, and that's what we're doing. Now it's time to go get some epoxy.
Let's go find it.
All right, let's go find it. See it. It looks like Home Depot they come in gallon size kits.
Whoa. Of
the Fama Wood Glaze Coat epoxy. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the, what is this, 1 quart, because we're just doing a small art project. I don't need a whole lot of it, so this is what we're gonna get. On some more stuff.
What else do you need?
Oh, pass the mixing cups. Got a mixing cup? And we're gonna get some brushes, but we have some people that are in the brush, so I want to push them away and be like, look at the camera. So, all right guys, that's all we need for the project. See you at home. All right guys, so now that we're back from Home Depot, show you what we got. Subscribe now and click the bell for notifications. First off, we got our epoxy, got some spray paint, got a mixing cup, some more spray paint, we got some paint and primer in one, some Bear, and we got us a brush. So what I'm gonna use for the substrate, or the piece that I'm gonna be making, or what in this case, I'm gonna be turning this into some awesome art for our living room. If you guys have seen the delivery of the buffet server, I'll link that up here. I'll be using a piece of that 1/2-inch plywood left over from making the drawer. Right here. All right guys, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our base coat, which is our paint and primer in one, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a base coat of this on our substrate. Super easy. We're gonna go ahead and let that dry, and we will be back out here to put down some epoxy. All right, we're back and the paint is dry. As you can see, it's all dry. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to take some of my spray paint cans and some of the epoxy. I'm gonna mix some of the epoxy and I'm gonna use the spray paint to tint the epoxy, and we'll go ahead and pour and start making this really cool sunset kind of landscape painting. It's gonna be really, really cool. All right, guys, so we're using Famo Wood glaze coat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it as a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm gonna mix up all the epoxy together in this, and then I will separate it down into these cups and I'll mix the color in with that. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use pink, I'm gonna use orange, and I'm going to use blue, dark blue, midnight blue, and we're gonna mix those directly into the epoxy. So we'll do 4 ounces of epoxy each and then color it with the spray paint. So what we're gonna take is we're gonna take our first color, which is paprika. That's sprayed in there. We'll go ahead and get this mixed up. Okay, there's that color. All right, the next color we're gonna do is orange. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Got some orange going on in there. And then the last one is the blue. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour these out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our heat gun and we're going to start mixing these colors together. So all I'm doing here is I'm just taking the brush and I'm mixing the colors, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to take the spray paint and I'm going to highlight some more of this. Take some more of this dark blue. Make sure you put the caps back on. Alright guys, I think we'll go over it one time with the heat gun, and I think we're going to leave it like that. I think that's a sweet looking sunset. What do you think? Looks really, really cool. So we're going to go ahead and let this dry, and I'll be right back out here with you. All right, guys, before we paint it, we're just gonna go ahead and scuff sand it with some 320 and to knock off the little bumps and stuff from the plywood. It'll give us some nice mechanical adhesion. Wipe this off. All right, we'll go ahead and put our piece on here. Get it about like this. All right, we'll go ahead and get to painting. We'll go ahead and we're gonna paint this black right here. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay kind of straight over the top. That way it doesn't bleed under any spots like this. Actually, what I'll do is take a little bit of tape, do a little bendy roll like this, slide it under. Now all we gotta do is let this dry and we will be ready. You know what we should do is we should actually, when it's still tacky but not quite dry yet, should peel your stencil off. That way when it's dry, it doesn't try to damage the edges, so the edges stay crisp. There we go. We'll go ahead and take these off. Nice, that looks really cool. All right, we'll go ahead and put some clear on this joker and we will be done. All right, everybody, now that we have our piece scuff sanded, as you can see, we got it, you can see a little of the swirls. We got this whole thing scuff sanded with 320. And now it's time for the flood coat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the last little bit of our glaze coat, our Famo wood glaze coat, and we're gonna go ahead and put a flood coat on this thing and make it look nice and pretty and shiny. After we mix our flood coat, we're gonna pour it on and we're gonna use our 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel to spread it out. And then we're gonna use our heat gun to pop the air bubbles and then just let it sit. And guys, if you wanna know about the tools that I use, I'll go ahead and link it up in the card over here. That way you guys can pick out some stuff that you need and buy it from there. We're gonna go ahead and stir this for 3 minutes. All right, now that we got it mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and pour it on and use our notch trowel to spread it out. What we're going to do is we're going to get it right up to the edge, but not quite going over the edge yet. And then once it gets close to the edge, we'll start to push it over the edge. All right, now that we got that done, we'll take our heat gun. We'll go ahead and pop all the bubbles. All right, we are done. We're just gonna let this dry and then it'll be ready to put in our house for art. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that I did. It was my first time making an epoxy art project, but I think it turned out really, really nice. And so this is my entry for the hashtag Cheapskate challenge. And guys, just so you know, the challenge is over tonight, April 19th at midnight. So make sure you have all your entries in. This is a really fun project. I'm super excited to see what you guys have in store for me. Also, what we're gonna do is Aaron and I are gonna choose the top 3 and then we'll post them on the community tab and then let you guys choose who wins, okay? I'm super excited to see it. Thanks, and like always, thanks for hanging out with us.